Hello and welcome to the first episode of my new segment called The Dump. Now, today's episode is about the man, the legend, the trashy human being, the man in the title, RiceGum. This man is so trashy, and let's talk about that. Alright, I'm gonna be real with you guys. There's talk of a nightmarish creature. It's called RiceGum. I have heard a lot of it. It's circling through the nation. It's gone viral. It's a disappointment to everyone. But we're here to talk about why it's a disappointment to everyone and getting right into it. The beats are so trashy. I guarantee you this little ass munch got kicked out of his house by his parents because he was mooching off them and getting high in their garage. Even though this little trash master has made a name for himself and makes money, he's trash. Like, anyone with a brain should be able to see this. I apologize if you're a fan to him, but you're retarded, okay? This dude has a ghostwriter and he's probably high 90% of the time when he's talking or writing lyrics or doing anything, because his crappy little beats are just so terrible. They're so terrible. I really pity anyone who's above 10 and watches them, because most of his subscribers are puny little 8-year-olds who can't think for themselves. It's kind of pathetic that kids think his rap skills are cool. But that's not the worst of it, because the second half of his subscribers are just people checking in to see how trashy his content can get. Alright, it's terrible. So terrible. Do I really have to express this? Because I feel like I've expressed it enough, but no, because there are some of you who still there's a lot of people that still watch him, so I have to express it a lot throughout this video. If you don't believe me when I say his content is trash, I'm going to show you a little clip, and pay attention to how he moves, how he accentuates and articulates his words, and just pay attention to what he looks like, because, I'll explain my point of view after.
You are not cool and you cannot rap. When I see your videos, I never laugh. Look at your hair, boy, it's hella trash. Plus you look dirty, you should take a bath. Dude, that shit was weak as fuck. What do you mean? Wanna flex on my wrist, I put some ice on it. I wanna make her with it, maybe put some rice on it. Talk shit, now I'm on your head like some lice on it. Heard you used to bully kids back in high school. Second part for the kill, that's what Rice do. Hit it twice, this the insta, I don't like you. Gotta put this rice in this beef like some Thai food. You ain't got no bars, no flow like a lake do. Rented cars and that really looking fake too. Let's go back to the bully thing, listen here.
When I watch this video, he looks like an autistic duck, okay? He's flapping around with freaking... What are those dance moves? He can't dance, and he sounds like a nauseated baby, alright? The only words or lines that are good are his ghostwriters, alright? He says he doesn't have a ghostwriter, but okay, he does, and he denies all these allegations, but he definitely has a ghostwriter.
I'm sick of this, man. All this ghostwriter stuff was allegations. Like, there were no proof. Like, people keep trying to take away credit from me. It wasn't just him sending me shit. Like, I was sending bars, he was sending bars back and forth. I just want someone to look over and help me. Like, I feel like there'd be a better song that way type shit. I mean, I dropped a lot of, diss tracks, so he got compensated for his time. I saw Idubbbz do this when he filmed himself, writing the song, and I mean, it's a good idea. I mean, it could clear up all the ghostwriter stuff. You're a stalker, Ian. You think about me every night.
I could sit here and tell you guys and critique all of RiceGum's video and tell you which ones are ghostwritten, which are basically any ones that make any variation, shape, or form of sense, of logic in them, that has ghostwriter written all over it. Also, I'd like to share my greatest theory about RiceGum. He, as we all know, is kind of retarded, okay? He flexes on everyone. That's basically what he does best. I'll show you a few clips of that.
$800 off-white $2,000, $450, $1,000, $1,600. Guess how much it is. How much do you think this jacket was worth? $1,600. It's time to be more positive. Let's go out and spread positivity. It's all about that positivity.
See, that's just some proof to back up my explanation, because I know any RiceGum fan that's going to be watching this video is going to have some retarded claims done in the comment section. This is proof, all right? I'm not representing him in this way. He's representing himself in this way. But when you really look at RiceGum's content, he sounds like he has dicks shoved so far up each nostril. That's why he sounds like that. That's why he's so incomprehensibly retarded sounding, okay? There's no way around it. Those dicks, those big black dicks that he has shoved up his nostrils are the reason why, they're reaching his brain. So, oh my God, that's why he's so retarded. These dicks, they're just tunneling into his mind. I could make a really great pun right now, but we'll save that for later in the video. I'll call it back up if you watch this. RiceGum is one of the most arrogant people you could ever meet. He walks around flexing on people, flexing on people, not his real muscles, because he doesn't have those, but he flexes on people, and what's so obnoxious is he says he would never flex on his fans. He's flexing on the haters. But I don't watch his fucking videos. None of the haters watch videos because they don't like you. So you're just flexing on your fans, okay? Just think about it logically, like you say, okay? And the cherry on top of the freaking pie is this rape thing that has gone way viral for so many years. He made fun of a rape victim. Here's the clip of that.
Boy, he raped you? No, but did it feel good though? How long did the rape last for?
5 minutes or less.
Oh, okay. So it's not that bad. But did you sue him and shit or no? Guys, if you want to rape her, she won't sue you. So.
And then a few months ago, I think it's iDubbbz made a video on him for a Content Cop, and he basically explained why RiceGum was such a little bitch. And he brought up the rape victim thing. Obviously, RiceGum thinks it's unfair, so he makes a good decision to bring the girl in who he so made fun of and apologize to her. But he went way too far. He went too fucking far. In the fact where here's the video of when the girl came over.
Feel bad because not to just you though, just to all the rape victims out there. It's just it wasn't funny.
No, you didn't.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go back. Should I kiss you back? Why did? Did it feel good?
If you have any mind of your fucking own, you would understand immediately how retarded he is being. Okay? My dudes, you just have to understand. The point of making an apology is to clear your name of this thing, to show you've changed, to show you're a different person. But what he's done in this video is show that he's exactly the same, that nothing's changed, and he's just the same little asshole, okay? I will admit it was originally a good idea, but the moment he opened his mouth and made these whole skits about her being a stripper and made comments referring to what he did, he's such a little asshole. There's no getting around it. He literally proved the point that iDubbbz made, that he is an asshole and made fun of a rape victim, because he just did it over again. RiceGum would also do practically anything in the world to not seem like a bitch, involving what he did to the Gabby show, where he's put in this situation and his mind thinks like a caveman. I can either run or destroy. And he decides to destroy her phone because he didn't like being recorded. Well, guess what, RiceGum? You're the fucking lord of hypocrisy.
I had two options that night. I could have walked away and looked like a bitch, or I could have did something about it, and I did something about it. I grabbed her phone and I smashed it. I was like, enough is enough, you little stupid bitch. I smashed her phone.
Only 2 options. That's it. That's all he has. There isn't a third option that got swept under the rug, and that's to play along with it. There isn't even an infinite number of options that allow you to do any number of things that don't make you look like an asshole or a pussy.
Don't you guys just feel so bad for little baby RiceGum? I mean, he records these girls, again, he doesn't even give them the chance to give the consent, but, when he doesn't get to give his consent and he gets stood up, he cannot look like a bitch. That's the end of the world for him.
No, but I'm not streaming though, I just wanted to call you.
Oh, you're not?
No, I just wanted to call you and just talk.
I'm not live right now, right?
No. Basically, we were just chilling on Omegle. She didn't know that I was live to 3.
To sum up this video, RiceGum looks like an autistic bird. He has no rhythm when he dances. He looks like, he sounds like he has dicks shoved up each nostril so far. They're impaling his brain, and that's why he's so retarded. He makes fun of rape victims. He flexes on people, showing watches, showing everything, showing money he made that he doesn't deserve at all. And in the end of the day, he's just a retarded, fucking washed up, crappy sounding lyricist who 9-year-olds think are cool. And I know RiceGum is never ever gonna watch this video, but in case he does, I have a question for him. Oh great RiceGum, who is so unbelievably fucked up. This whole video, did it feel good though, in the words of the great man himself? Without further ado, the episode is coming to an end. Come back next week for another video. It may not be this one, but if you guys like this a lot, then I'll continue the series for a while. Like the video, subscribe if you've yet to have done that. And for the next video, leave comments on what you want me to do. Eat. By the way, for those of you who actually stayed long enough, the pun was, I said, oh, that's, he has dicks tunneling into his mind. And the pun was that he thinks was his penis, and that is why he made the comments for the rape victim. Blah. Sound great? That's a great pun. Alright, thank you for your time. Tune in next time for another episode of The Dumpster.